Their UCF is set to host over 100 recruits for a showdown with Colorado. This is ironically something that JB and Matt kind of debated earlier as well. Coach Prime was asked about this, and he had an interesting response. Just take a listen here. We can react.
I am curious. You're going back to Florida. Is there any opportunity to recruit while you're down there? Can you bring recruits to an away game?
Well, this is the way we do it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this, but this is the way we do it. I'm going to be honest with y'all because I love you like that. But a lot of recruits that really want to see us, they will sign up to go to the game.
Okay.
On the behalf of the opposing team.
Okay.
So I may jog by and say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? But it'll be a tremendous amount of recruits. I guarantee you they'll have their biggest recruiting weekend this weekend.
Now I'm just interested to see how many.
Your thoughts on that?
Which they are. Now look, before LV goes, I work with recruits, right? This is what I was trying to get through to JB while he was screaming. Brett Cool-J, I sent you this, Bailey. Did you see that? All right, we're talking about, hey, it's mid-season. Send me your clips so I can get them posted. How was Michigan? Blah, 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 blah. It was awesome. All love. And he goes, yeah, I love you too, Coach. I'll keep balling. By the way, I'm going to the UCF game tomorrow to watch Colorado. That's the number one offensive lineman in the country from IMG Academy in his class as a junior. So don't tell me that this isn't happening. There's that.
Can I say something to you, Chaz?
So like, goddamn.
You're supposed to expect this type of hate, though. You feel me? Like, you're supposed to expect this. Like, in general, what I mean is we have a lot of recognition and a lot of people want to see the show. You feel me? Like, that shit in Boulder it's a show, man. It's like being at the state. Like, it's definitely entertaining. You get to get the vibe, everything you want to be at, right? It's the party, right? And it's not the party because we've been beating people's ass and all that type of thing, right? It's not because of that. It's because of the people who are there and what's going on, right? So now we're bringing that other element of now playing and getting the people behind us, right? So everybody's not going to be hooray for us. You know what I'm saying? And it's just our turn right now. It's just our turn right now. Simple. You feel me? Some people gonna respect it and some people not. But at the end of the day, I expect them to.
I kind of liked how we were talking about the recruiting. Colorado, a lot of their rosters from Florida. Can we kind of just touch on them going back? I know I get they're in Boulder and going down to play in the humidity, heat, hurricane weather, whatever the hell it is. But just can you kind of touch on players on Colorado's roster going back to Florida to play?
You want me to go first? You go first, Chaz. You go first.
No, look, the only thing I would say is playing in the old Big 12 where we actually went to Texas 2-3 times a year. Every time we went to Texas, it was a big fucking deal. And I'm from Colorado, but Vic is from Houston. Yeah. So, Ewu's from Houston. And, half the goddamn team is from Texas, if not more. So every time we went back, it was the intensity went through the fucking roof because we know that everybody's going home. You're going to see your whole family. You're playing in front of all your people, and it's a big deal.
Yeah. I'm talking 100 to 200 people at the game for each of us. Like, you would be like, nah, that's their family. But I feel the same way I feel. And I think a lot of people don't take this into consideration. Them guys being in Colorado and getting used to that altitude. Oh, man, let me tell you this. Being at that altitude and then going back down to sea level, man, hey, man, you have a different type of energy and you can run forever. So I don't think the sun and any of that plays the effect. Yeah, they're going to have to IV and get ready because it's going to be heat. But heat versus having to deal with altitude, I'm gonna take the heat over the altitude. The ball game. So, but just like I said with the other thing, with the players coming home, all them players in Florida coming to see because they want to see Prime, and that's the easiest way to go see Prime without having to go all the way to Colorado. Plus, all their whole team is from Florida. So make that, man, this is a home game. Don't get it twisted at all. It's definitely a home game.
Yeah, it's definitely the black and gold bowl. Both teams share color.
For sure. So. And you got to think about it, man. Colorado Bucks get to go down to Florida, man. We up for that. That's up,
Yeah,
you get up for that type of game, bro.
And they have to. Look, they've got a lot of distraction from the outside perspective. I think instead of distraction, I think everybody's going to go home and you're going to see a comfortable team.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to be comfortable playing Saturday, like ready for the moment, because they went down early, because they avoided it. Like, can you imagine if they would have traveled on Thursday and they had to like spend the night in fucking Oklahoma City or something, and like that would be a distraction. So I really think
that's going on in Florida is going to be the most thing that probably some of them, we didn't talk about this, you know, some of the players probably worry about families, you know what I'm saying? And then worrying about their families at home and dealing with a hurricane, that put an extra little inch on there too, because, hey, man, you know, when mom and daddy be in the bind, that put an inch on you to go get it even more, you know?
Oh, yeah. And if you got something to play for, something to play for.
Man. So, you know, with people, families being involved, hey, they add a little bit more pep in your step. Most definitely.
Yeah, no doubt. And I just want to show this. This is from July. This is KJ Jefferson's locker from July. It has a picture of Shedeur Sanders in it and a quote of Skip Bayless. So if you don't think that this game has been circled on UCF's calendar for a fucking while, you're crazy.
Both ways, man. That's like one thing I say this. When I played with the Cowboys, bro, I don't care who was playing or what our record was. People wanted to beat us. You know what I'm saying? Like, like beat us, period. You feel me? Like that America team. And even now, like, you can go anywhere in the world, any stadium, and that's the thing gonna be Cowboy packed out. I feel like it's the same difference with Colorado, bro. You feel me? Like, regardless of whatever the record is or whatever's going on, man, people want to see the show, man. And those guys have a big screen on them at all times, and they know they're gonna get people's best at all times. You getting people best at all times because they want to humiliate y'all and try to make y'all look some type of way. You feel me? And say, oh, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of on the internet type of team, like whatever the shit is they trying to say. You feel me? Regardless of what it is, man, them boys put their boots on, man, they go to work and they get a chance to put that in front of everybody. So with having that all on your back, man, shit, I would want to go get it too. The spotlight is on you already. It's like you're in the league right now, all the time. You feel me?
And that's the thing. It's like
lesson, man.
Colorado is one of the, and there's a bunch of programs like this where it's very NFL centric.
It is, most definitely.
They've become now one of those programs again, because like looking back at the team pictures of like the era that we played in, I was there from 2000 to 04. You were there from 02 to 05, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So like I look back at those pictures and fuck, bro, 60% of the roster has their pension. Yep. Like, so it's when your atmosphere in college is very, very reflective of an NFL atmosphere where you don't do your job, we replace you. Yeah. Like we don't sit around.
That made it easier for me to that made it easier for me to like transfer over into the NFL, bro. I'm not gonna
exactly because we were used to
was set up the same. Our meetings were set up the same. The way we ran everything the same. And I'm saying this because our program was the way it was. I know a lot of guys' program wasn't set up like ours, and that was part of the major part that they couldn't get on the field. You know what I'm saying? Even within the playbook, like my Colorado playbook was just as big, and we learned West Coast off the muscle. So being allowed to learn one of the hardest offenses, period, like made everything else simple. You know what I'm saying? Because football is definitely a mental game. Like you got to have your mind right to be out there because people paying you millions of dollars, and you got other people's lives involved with it. You feel me? So like most definitely Colorado.
I'm glad you brought that up. Other people's lives and well-beings before we let Bailey keep this going. But I think like Shedeur and Travis and like Jimmy Horn, he's going back home and his dad is incarcerated. I know his mom's going to be there. That's huge for him.
His dad can watch it on the prison TV, man.
Exactly. Like
that's big.
They all have to lift each other. You know what I'm saying? And look, UCF's no different. KJ Jefferson, that motherfucker, like the respect between coaches, the respect between players, it's kind of refreshing, to be honest with you. Baylor was similar last week, and it turned out to be a hell of a game. I think we're going to get the same thing on Saturday.
Oh, most definitely, and much respect to UCF. Like that program is on the rise and doing great things as well. But at the same time, like I said, man, hey, it's going to be one of them games. Florida boys on Florida boys, and they going, they going to want to get back home after the season and talk about it. Trust me, it's been mapped out on both parties, man. Trust me, it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be a good thing to watch.
Hey.
We appreciate you, Josh. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Super chats and subs are open. Nick needs new shoes, so let's get it rolling.
Yeah, hell yeah. We appreciate all donations. We got over 1,300 people in here. Don't forget, tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern, we're doing a live watch party of this game.
Let's go,
I
baby.
have to mention this now. This is going to be fun. We did it for the Colorado State game. We're going to do it again.
That was a good time.
Great time. And I can't wait for this. So go ahead, tune in 3:30 Eastern right when the game starts. Come on here, just get a live reaction. Whatever happens, I can't wait. It's going to be a great game.